So the first thing you want to do is put back the motor adjustment screw into the motor when you have everything placed in there. If you don't have a hex wrench, you could always use a knife, but I prefer not to use that method because you could damage the screw itself. Once you have that in there, you want to put back this motor part to where it belongs. If you have trouble putting it in there, you might want to turn the motor a little bit, just fit it in there correctly. You want to get your short screw too and put that in there. Alright, screw it in. You want to put in these two screws in the top too. Once you have all the screws in there, the next thing you want to do is put back all of your gears. Now what you want to do is put back your piston and cylinder head assembly back into the gun. You want to turn this gear this way so that it stops and it's touching the piston. And then you could go ahead and put it in this gear. Once you have all your gears in there, the next thing you want to do is put in your spring. Now this is a 9-ball power spring, and this is not what a stock G18 or SEMA 030 would come with. Now this part, you want to use two hands because it could really get dangerous because it's all compressed in there. Okay, so after you get all this stuff compressed in there, what you want to do now is put back the other half, or the other gearbox shell. This part may be a bit hard, so you want to remember to align all the gears. Remember to get this yeah, basically just get all the parts aligned perfectly. You don't want to forget this part too because that's really important, so you want this side to be facing just like this. Okay, so once you get all the parts in there, you want to basically put back all the screws. So the first screws that you're going to put in are these two small ones into this part. Okay, so after putting in those two screws, you should have 4 screws left. Now this short one will be going in to this black part, and you should have these 3 screws. Now there's a difference between them. the middle one right here is flathead, and that's the one that will be nearest the motor. Okay, so you are now finished reassembling your gearbox. You can now test your gearbox by just putting in the battery and shooting it a couple times. It should fire on fully automatic.